Alright, welcome to the Skipperat's Paella 101. This is a cook I do regularly. It's a house favourite. Everyone loves it in our house. And it's by no means a traditional way to make it, but that's the way we like it. I'll post, in the comments or wherever you'll find it, a list of ingredients that we've got here. I usually use fish in place of the pork, but I don't have any fish and I don't want to buy it. Most of you know, I like to catch them. Very, very important ingredient coming up here. That's the liquid that you use to cook the rice. I like to use stock infused with saffron. You can use water infused with saffron, but just remember the saffron is very important, as is the rice. That you want to use Bomba rice, or most types of Spanish rice will do, but it's very important to cook them with a proper paella rice. I always start by browning off the chorizo in about, just a good splash of oil. You're going to get plenty of oil out of the rest of the stuff that you're going to brown in there anyway. But the chorizo is a good one to start with because you're really going to render out the fat of the chorizo and get some of those beautiful paprika and spicy flavours out of the chorizo and into the oil, which is beautiful. That's how I always start. So that chorizo is just starting to get a bit of colour on it now. It's going to be ready to pull out. A lot of that paprika and just spicy Spanish sausage flavours are going to be infused into that oil by the time this is done. And, got the prawns in there now. Got a juice out of those heads. It's going to add more flavour to that oil. I've got to be quick here because they only need seconds. In the time it took me to make that last little 5-second clip, that was it. Now they're going to come out. I'll flick them. Peppers, capsicum, that's where you're from. Fry them off. Let's talk about heat control. As you can see, the fire's fairly raging in there now. And the best way to get your pan, you don't want your pan glowing red. I've just gone in, and it's hard to see there, but I've shut the bottom vent completely. And you'll find that'll just sizzle away now at a good temperature. The beauty of this Kamado Joe and how good it is making paella on it. Should be calling it paella. Next cab off the rag is skin on, bone in, chicken thighs. Get them skin side down, brown that skin, it looks really good. More flavour. All about getting stuff nice and brown. You can see those peppers, the shrimps. Oh, they're looking good. All about flavour in the bottom of that pan for when the rice hits it. Oh yeah, that chicken is looking good. That's where you want it. Flip it over, do the other side. Just get it cooking. It's going to cook more once the rice goes in. Got a bit of pork in there too, browning up. It'll get the same treatment and come out. Here's one of the big ones, paprika. Preferably smoked paprika. Bit of garlic in. It's the shakiest come to work in the world. Okay, the rice is in. Couldn't put it in with one hand, so you didn't get to see it. The pork and the chicken are back in, and now I'm just going to pour some stock over there. Start getting that in there, and that's what cooks the rice. You use that to wash any random bits of rice that get stuck on top of the meat. I better watch what I'm doing here. Now we're starting to look good. Everything's in there bubbling away. So I've used about 250 grams of rice and probably twice as much again of stock. And we'll just see if it starts looking dry or whatever. We can always put more in, doesn't matter. So that's all going to reduce and be absorbed by the rice. Oh, that is looking good. Alright, so I didn't film it because I'm hopeless at video, but the way to tell if your paella is done, if you've got that really nice crusty rice on the bottom, it's not quite burnt, but it's a nice, there's a word for it, don't remember what it is. Get the handle of a spoon, stick it down into the bottom of the paella, onto the bottom of the pan or the top of the pan surface, and try and scrape it across the bottom. If you're getting plenty of resistance there, you know you're nearly done. But if it slides straight across, like there's no crust, then obviously your paella's got a little bit of time to go. But yeah, that's how you tell. It takes a bit of getting used to, but half the fun is learning how to cook these things. The more you cook, the better you're going to be. So we're good to go. So just going to let it rest here underneath some foil. Oh, it's looking good. You can see the fire here. It's pretty raging hot fire, but if you just close that bottom vent, it's not too hot for a pan, especially a paella pan where you can get away with a bit of heat because you're putting a lot of liquid in there about halfway. Good to go. So that's it for paella 101. Is it 101? It's not really much of a tutorial, but you get a bit of a visual. It's definitely worth doing your research. Watch a bunch of different paella videos. There's so much to learn out there online, and it's so much fun learning and cooking and trying these time and time again until you get it the way you like it.